Yeah, you
Hulk,
can't help the
blood.
film.
I ain't gonna lie, blood. You got bang in your face and you cut out, blood. But how are you gonna be? There's big dinosaur men there, blood, and then you're trying to say no, blood, and then trying to let Bruce.
Avengers Infinity War. Yes, it could only be.
I mean,
yeah. This to me is like the ultimate bring together of everything that's been built up and all the characters that have been brought together, and just the ultimate version of a comic book movie in terms of the source material. It might not follow the story exactly, but this feels like the visual representation of how a comic book movie should be.
Yeah, definitely.
If it's gonna follow it to the letter,
definitely.
Right? Yeah. So
it was a great film. It had
good story, action, comedy. It had everything.
I just give a shout out to I feel the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah.
For me personally, he is the greatest villain.
Yeah, Thanos was a very good villain.
Is one of my favorite characters, not only because of his raw power and abilities, but just his presence in the film. I mean, first of all, you start the film off with the Hulk trying to knock him out, and him beating the backside of the Hulk. Jesus, when I saw that, I said, "Wow!"
Wow, yeah, that set the tone.
He broke him up, you know.
That
you have to deep it, you know. Them bangs are hard, you know, blood. You have to deep blood. If you're banging the Hulk, and he done the chop, and the Hulk was like, "Oh!" I said, "No." When I saw that, I was like, "I'm leaving."
Yeah, that's the thing. If the Hulk can't firm it, then you know that.
How
you're done
are you gonna make the Hulk go out?
Yeah.
He said, like you, blood. He karate chopped man in his neck, blood, and he was all like, and backed away.
That's wild,
bro.
That was
battered him with like 4 bangs. You know your bangs are hard. If you can bang the Hulk in his face and bust his nose, blood, that's long. When I saw that, I said, there's no hope.
There's no hope.
I saw it, I said, we're all dead. We're all dead. In the cinema, when he threw on the floor, I was like, well, we're all dead. well, we're all dead.
What's good about this film, it was dark and light at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It had a good balance of that. So it had the serious moments and it also had the fun moments.
From beginning Iron Man all the way to Endgame, we'll say, or Infinity War. Let's say Infinity War because Endgame was a bit. But anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Endgame.
It's an honorable mention though.
We're not gonna talk about Endgame.
It had time travel, blood. And then them man went to get Tesseract and these things, blood. And then you see the Hail Hydra and these things, blood. Listen. And then they went to. And then what else happened, blood? And then my man was sitting on this stone, blood. Think about the stone, blood.
We're not going to talk about Endgame because Infinity War was better than Endgame.
It was.
Fight me in the comments if you want. I do not care.
You can't say. What can you say?
I don't care.
Who thinks that Infinity War, that Endgame was better than Infinity War? Write in the comments below.
Do it now.
Let's challenge.
We'll talk online. Let's go. The thing is that the film ended with the villain. Think about that.
Yeah.
The very end of the film ended with the villain. This was his story.
That, as I said, the emotion that it brought for that is just amazing. And as I said, to see the storyline grow, even with Doctor Strange and
he was actually my favorite character in that film. He put in a lot of work in Infinity War, you know. He did Stephen Strange did a lot.
You done bits in this film, blood.
Like, yeah, you got the hell of the film.
I ain't gonna lie, blood. You got bang in your face and you cut out, blood. But how are you gonna be? There's big dinosaur men there, blood, and then you're trying to say no, blood, and then trying to let Bruce Banner do this, bro. You try to cut out, let Bruce Banner. You're a dickhead, man. Like, nah, man, I don't rate you for that, blood.
Big dinosaur men, blood.
Blood, what's that guy? His man there, blood. That reptile man, blood.
Yeah.
He come here, blood, and then you're saying, oh no. How you gonna say no, blood? But you gonna let Bruce Banner do it himself, blood? No, like, man. You let me down, blood, and then you had to get Hulkbuster, blood. Some makeshift Hulk, blood. That was me to come and bang you up, blood. No, man, get out here, blood. I'm done with that, man. The Hulk of my life, man. The comeback was alright in game, blood, but you said no, blood. Come on, man. You can't get back in the face and say you're the Hulk, blood. Can you imagine, blood? You got big man there and you're saying no, and then you're leaving man like a dick and standing there with Tony. And then now Tony look like a waste man in front of Doctor Strange, blood. You sat in the park, blood. Man have to fight dinosaurs, blood. No, I'm done. I'm not doing it, man. You let me down, Hulk, blood. But anyway, that was a great film.
Yeah, overall entertainment wise, it's a great film. Yeah. It really, stay tuned, guys. We've got a lot more coming up, so make sure you subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one.